share. My pronouns are she, her. I'm checking in early with you because I have a lot going on. So I fancied coming for a chat because it's like free therapy for me. So I've just shuffled my deck and I'm going to pull a card, and we have the High Priestess. I'm just terrible at this. I really need to get better, but this is why we're doing this. This is to get better, so let me show you that. I'm having trouble with my lighting because we finally got blinds. Yay! The High Priestess, I want to say it's about wisdom, intuition. Watch me be entirely wrong. Let me see what this says. Intuition, inner knowing, reception. The secrets of your universe are inside you and you need only journey within. The High Priestess is the keeper of intuition. She acts as a bridge between the conscious and subconscious minds, allowing us to access our inner knowledge. To see as the High Priestess sees is our birthright. And when we are invited to walk in the moonlight with the High Priestess, we learn to trust our inner knowing and receive wisdom from deep within. Do not ignore the little voice in your heart. This is the universe talking to you. I'm liking that. Let me put her up here. And let me spill. So it's been a week since I last checked in, and normally I leave it 2 weeks, but I've just got so much going on in my head that I couldn't wait. So if you're new, welcome, hi. This is a channel about cross stitch, but I'm gonna have a little therapy session to myself. So come along if you want to and know the inner workings of my mind, and if not, I will put a chapter thing in so you can skip right to the stitching. I'm supposed to be at work. I'm taking a little mental health break, and that's okay. So, intuition, knowing, like I feel like it's all in here, but I can't grasp it just yet, or it's hard to grasp it at the minute. Don't know why, but like today, for example, so we had blinds fitted. So I talked about it in my last video, and I'm very happy with them, love them. But it was this morning, they were coming, and it was like one of those things where it said, oh yeah, we'll see you between 9 and 1. And for people like me, that doesn't help me, because I can't do anything until that happens in the day. So if they weren't going to come till 1, I'm going to be just sat at the window like a little puppy dog waiting for them to come, because I can't start anything until they come and did it. So they came about 10:30, which was okay, but you know, I'm sat there on my laptop trying to be productive and it's not really working. So that was all in my head. Then I had to go run some errands. I had to go take some returns back to the parcel place, and I was stitching last night and the baby wasn't here, and it was good stitching, but I'm going to talk about it because I don't like the fabric that I've chosen, so I'm like questioning myself. If you're still here, thank you. So I might talk more about what my feelings are at the minute, but let me show you some stuff that I've been doing. So I have a finish and then kind of a semi-finish. I've got some whips, I've got a new start, and I've got a little bit of haul. So it might be a quick one, but we'll see. So my finish, well, my start and finish, was this little thing. So this is Let's Stay Home by Hello from Liz Matthews. This was a freebie chart, and like height of pandemic, it was all that hashtag be well and stitch. And I saved the pattern, but I never got around to actually doing it. But this is on 56 count linen 1/1 with Invisifil that the lovely Kaylee of Kaylee's Cross Stitch sent to me. She is on a little mission hashtag trying tiny stitching, and I love it. I love tiny stitching. I did go cross-eyed a few times while doing this. Let me see. I never actually measured it. 1 inch by 1.5 inch. Not even. It's teeny. And Lauren of Plastic Little Covers had some of these frames that she had got on an eBay lot, and it was like too many for her to do anything with, and I knew that I had this tiny kit and that it would be a perfect finish for here. So it will sit in my little dough bowl downstairs. I was thinking of like putting it over here, but you can't really see it all that well. So it will sit in my dough bowl where I'll be able to see it a little bit better. But yes, love this tiny stitching. Like I say, I did go cross-eyed a few times. Oh, there's my janky back. I just fuck the Tories washi tape because the back doesn't sit on properly with the, but no one can see the back when it's sat there, so it's fine. Yeah, I did go cross-eyed a few times, but the actual stitching was fine. The Invisifil, I liked it. It was different to DMC. It did like twist a whole lot, so I did have to like let it hang and like find itself again. And because it's so thin, like if you do that with DMC, like your needle, it could like stay on, and the needle can like have the weight and spin it, but it wouldn't stay on the needle, so I lost my needle a few times. I found the needle all the time, but it came off. So Kaylee says she is liking the kimono silk better, so I would be interested to try that. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. So thank you, Kaylee, for sending the linen and the thread my way, and I really love it. Park Up a Bart put a load of tiny little frames on his Instagram. He found lots, and he wants to find little things to put in them. So I said he should try hashtag trying tiny stitching and do teeny things. So yes, that is that. My next semi-finish was part of hashtag Stitch for Pride, and I used this for a whip that features a light source. It's got the moon. Woo. So yeah, this is my Dimensions stocking Sleigh Ride at Dusk. This is the one that I'm doing for my daughter. I have finished the stitching. And it fits, you know, like they don't give you any kind of good margin in these Dimensions kits. I mean, it fits, and I'm not going to be able to finish it. Somebody will be able to finish it for me. But to put it on a Q-snap or whatever, you got very little. So yes, so I finished the toe, and then I came back up and I filled in the rest of this band, and I'm really happy with it. So I need to go back and do the back stitching at some point, but at the minute it's just put away. Don't know when I'll get back to the back stitching. Imogen sent me a message and they said I should get it finished as soon as possible, not wait to do the other two. And I was actually thinking about that when I was finishing this. It's for my daughter, and it would be nice to finish all of the stockings together, but I don't know when I'm going to do that, and she deserves to have a stocking. So I will get back to the back stitching soon, and then I will get it finished. when I finished it, not wait. But yeah, that is Sleigh Ride at Dusk. My husband's on a phone call downstairs if you can hear his bassy voice. I enjoyed stitching that. Then what did we do? Move Forward in Love, hashtag MFE Pride Sal. This is what I got done. Oh, my ground guard's all squiffy. So I just put in as many colours as I could. I just wanted to play with some colours, so I just went through all the colours in my little bobbin box and put it in wherever it would fit. So it's why it's a bit stripy at the minute, but that's okay. I'm so far behind with this now because it is now July. Did I say that? It's Friday the 1st of July. So it is no longer Pride Month. However, we hashtag Stitch for Pride 365. So that's okay. We're learning all the time. It doesn't need to be in June. But I am way behind compared to a lot of people. I'm sure some people are further behind than I am, but it's taking a while. That's okay, but it's a lot. I think it's a lot bigger than I anticipated. But yeah, so I've filled in the red, gone all the way around, done some blue, done some purple, done a bit more green. Yeah. So this is on 28 count even weave. Yeah. Just white. 1/1 with the called for DMCs. I think that was it on that. Nothing much more to say, except I really like it. I really like 28 count 1/1. It's a nice little thing to do. So that was a whip. Next whip. Oh, so I worked on that 3 times for individual motifs, favorite book by an LGBTQ plus author, stitch a whip that features pink or black, and then stitch on a whip that features a house or something made of bricks. So I worked on my Autumn Leaves by the Prairie Schooler, and I got quite a lot done because this goes so quickly. So this is a house here, so I worked on some of the bricks, but yeah, also got a lot of the leaves done, and I went right up to the top so I could make sure it fit, because I like doing that. I like starting in the middle and then finding the edge and then coming back down. So this is on 28 count natural linen by Spikart. Call for DMCs, and yeah, I'm really liking it. I like how quick it goes. It's easy. It's 28 count, 2/2, so it's really easy. And yeah, I'm loving all these leaves. Really nice. So that was, yeah, I just worked on that one, but I got a good amount of time in that. Let's Stay Home, that was for my prompts, stitch a whip that features a circle or something in a round. So it was the O, and then I was stitching it in a tiny little hoop, and then stitch on a whip that features a heart. So it's got the heart in the O there. So that was my last 2 for Stitch for Pride. Yeah, so last night I started Angel of Love, Lavender and Lace. And I wanted to start this for a very long time. If you've been with me or you've watched my older videos, I think it's like over a year. and more than I've wanted. So it was over a year ago I got the pattern. And I was just wanting to, I don't know, I think I'm looking for something. I'm looking to start something or have a project that I don't already have. And I don't know what that looks like. I don't know if this is this, and I don't think it's this at the minute because of the reasons that I will bring up in a minute. I don't know what I'm missing, whether it's tarot or a cross stitch thing or it's something else that I'm searching for. I'm feeling a bit lost at the minute. Hence coming on here and trying to talk it out with myself. Because this is in my brain, this is piling up in my brain. If I get this out of my brain now, then maybe I can figure it out. Who knows? Like I said, free therapy. So this is what I got done. So this is 28 count Picture This Plus ale. 28 count. So I've had this piece of fabric as long as I've had the pattern, or possibly longer than I've had the pattern, because I saw somebody else doing it on ale and I really liked it. I am not enjoying stitching on it. I don't know if it's because it's linen. I don't know if it's because it's Picture This Plus. I don't know if it's because it's supposed to be a 28 count, but because it's an overdyed, it's a little bit smaller, and therefore the beads that I'm doing aren't sitting nicely. I mean, they're sitting okay, but when I come to doing, like, this has thousands and thousands of beads on, I'm gonna have to be happy with what I'm doing, and I'm not happy, so I'm not carrying on. So I found the center, and again, like, came down counting, and this is the bottom, so it should fit just about in this 11 by 11 widthways, and then I'll move the Q-snap up. But yeah, I mean, I like the linen. It's gorgeous. It's like nice and mottled, and I like the dark. I've seen it done on lighter, but I prefer the darker, like brown beigey stuff. I don't know whether I need an even weave rather than a linen. I don't know whether I need a regular. Like, I was looking at like what is it? Vintage Country Mocha by Spycart. So it's the printed, not the hand dyed. So it's a true 28 count. This is not my first time stitching on linen, so that's not it. I think it's just this pattern. So I've ordered a 28 count even weave for my mother's arms, Mirabilia mother's arms. And I don't know whether to try stitching on that and seeing if I like the even weave better. Because it's the same kind, it's not as, I don't think it's as many beads, but it's beads and DMC and Krynic or whatever, and this is the same. And then restart this on an even weave, or just on a non-overdyed linen, or just step away from it while I'm feeling like this in my head, because I love this. Like, this is my unicorn piece. I don't want to stitch on this when I've got bad vibes. I don't want to stitch bad vibes into this. I don't know what to do. If you have any ideas, please let me know. I don't expect you to, and I don't expect you to fix my problems. And like I said, this is just free therapy for me to talk it out. But I don't know what I want. this one is sticking with me. Like, I'm getting stuck with it, and I don't want to, because I want to love it. Let me know what you think about this on the Picture This Plus. Let me know if stitching a Mirabilia or lavender and lace is better, easier, etc. on an even weave, on a normal compared to over-dyed fabric, whether that makes a difference. I don't know. I feel like I need some help with this, so help, please. So I came right down, so this is right at the bottom, these beads, and I'm using this Nymo thread, and it's okay, but this is like I could only find like the white Nymo thread or the black Nymo thread. Is there a clear Nymo thread? Because this is like very white. Not that you can see much, but I just, like I say, this is my unicorn shot, so I want it to be perfect. I want to do the beading as I go, like do the stitching all around the beads first, and then fill in the beads, but fill in the beads as I go, rather than like compared to my chatelaine, which I'm going to bead all at the end. Is that my problem? It's just that there's so many beads. I feel like I want to do the beads while I'm going. Is that a thing? My thumbnail is just going to be me sat like this, isn't it? Thoughts. See, I'm like trying to tap into my intuition, and normally I would have my own answer to this, but I feel like I don't have an answer. I'm a bit lost at sea at the minute. I got this. It is a 40 count sandstone by Northumberland Sampler House. I've not used their fabrics before, but it looked good. It looks like Picture This Plus ale. Maybe a little bit more biscuity, but it's a 40 count. I do like a 40 count. I don't have much 40 count. That will sit in my stash. Don't think I have anything else. Oh, I got a few bits from Lakeside. Nothing exciting. And I did another order last night for some of that even weave for Mother's Arms. See if that would help. So when that gets here. I need to go back to work. I don't want to go back to work. My head's not in the right space. Let me take this down. I need to tap into my intuition. My intuition has left me. I know it's there because I've used it before. It's just a bit absent at the minute. I'm going to do my cards again. Imogen was pulling cards on Instagram for people last night, and they said that they had to re-pull mine and it still didn't feel right. And I think this is the reason. Can't even pull my own cards. Doesn't make sense. Nothing makes sense. Six of Pence. Reciprocity, generosity, prosperity. When you have enough for yourself, give to others. I don't have enough for myself right now. There are two perspectives. Oh yeah, I know this one. Yeah. So there are two perspectives. So this lady has got lots, and these two haven't got a lot. So you could be on one side or the other. So if you have a lot, you should give to others, and if you don't have a lot, you should ask. That's what I just did. I don't have a clue. I'm asking for help. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, my therapist. Let me know if you have any ideas. I think I just need to spend some time on me and figure it out. Okay, it was a quickie but a goodie. Love you. Bye.